whatever it is, just do what feels natural to you. When it's not flowing and it does not feel natural, that is you stepping outside of who you truly are, and you're not honoring yourself. And if you're not honoring yourself, then how do you expect anybody else to truly honor you? Because they don't know you. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki, and as you guys can tell from the title, today we are talking about honoring your authentic self. You guys, this is so important because when you are honoring who you truly are, this is when you bring better people into your life. I truly believe that we are at our best and we are most successful when we are truly happy. And for us to truly be happy, we have to truly own who we are and be okay with who we are, and not deter from that in hopes that someone else is going to like us or want to stay in our lives. When you are your authentic self, that is when you bring the right people to sit at your table. This is something that I've personally had to work on, just being me. Being all of who I am. So if I don't like certain things or certain behaviors bother me, then I'm more than willing and able to open my mouth and speak this. So a lot of times, a lot of us, we lose who we are, or we hide who we truly are because we are in fear that people will leave our lives, that people won't want to be around us. We don't realize our value, our self-esteem may be low, and so we just don't see value in who we are, or we don't feel like we're worthy enough, or who we truly are is worthy enough to keep a certain person or certain people in our lives, or to help us to get to the next level in life, right? And that is the furthest thing from the truth. When you are honoring who you truly are authentically, that is when you actually bring in the right people into your life. Because here's the thing, when you are pretending, or when you are hiding certain things about yourself, certain aspects about yourself, the people that you're attracting, they don't truly know you. They just know what you're showing them or who you're pretending to be. So in actuality, it's not truly who you are. And at the end of the day, it's a lot of wasted time, because one, you are walking around hurt, you are walking around frustrated, you are walking around, you may even feel lonely. Although you have these people in your life, you may still feel lonely because they don't truly know who you are. So these are things that when we don't honor who we are, and when we pretend to be someone else, or when we hide who, certain things about ourselves, this is what it costs us. It costs us peace. It costs us our happiness. It costs us growth. It causes certain doors to be open for us, because to be honest with you, there's certain doors that will open for you in this life simply because of who you truly are. There's certain things about you, the way you do certain things, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you think. These special things about you, these unique things about you, is what will open doors for you. But if you're hiding this, and if you're not truly being who you are, then how can the doors be open for you? Because no one really knows. So when you're being your authentic self, there's a couple things that come into play here. In order to truly honor who we are authentically, the first one is self-love, right? And so if you don't truly love yourself, if you don't truly find worth in yourself, find the value in yourself, it's going to be hard for you to truly just be you, right? So that's the first thing that you want to work on. You want to work on developing self-love. And if there's any part of you that may have like some sort of limiting belief about yourself, why, for whatever reason, why you feel you're not worthy of certain things, then this is something that you want to work on. You want to work on, why is it that my mindset is here? What is it that's causing me to view myself in this manner? Or if there's certain things that trigger you, okay, what is it that's triggering me to not think so highly of myself, or to think of myself less than? So self-love is I talk about this a lot, but it's so important because it plays such a huge role in our life. And again, if you don't have self-love and if you're not working on that, it is going to be the hardest thing to authentically be yourself, to honor who you truly are. The next thing that comes into play when it comes to just honoring who you are authentically is having boundaries, right? And again, this will play back onto self-love, because the self-love is what's going to help you to set these boundaries. And boundaries is what teaches people how to treat you, what you will and will not tolerate. And it just keeps your peace safe. So you have to set up boundaries, you know. You have to be willing to say, if someone talks to me in a nasty way or in a condescending way, it is something that I won't tolerate. And if you won't tolerate it, right, and you're being your authentic self and you're knowing like, hey, when this person talks to me this way, it does not make me feel good. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me hurt, whatever it is. When you are honoring yourself, you will speak up on that instead of just like letting it slide because, oh, I don't want to make them upset, or you know, he or she is a very sensitive person and I don't want them to feel like I'm just being picky, so I'm just gonna let it go. No, you honor who you are. You honor the fact that, no, this does not make me feel comfortable, and so I'm going to speak on this because I don't want to be treated this way, you know. And if that person is unable to accept that, if that person is unable to accept who you truly are, then that person is not for you, right? That's not the person that needs to be sitting at your table. They need to scoot back and get up out that seat. But really, like, that's just an example of just honoring who you truly are, you know, speaking up for yourself, saying what you will and will not tolerate, what you do and do not like, what you want or what you don't want to do, and being comfortable enough to say these things and stick to them, whether or not people decide to stay or leave, right? Whether or not people decide to stay or leave. You cannot live your life based off of, if I do this, then he or she may not like it, and that might mean that they will leave out of my life. As long as you are not being nasty, as long as you are not being disrespectful, as long as you are not doing anything to hurt another person, then sis, speak up for yourself. Honor who you are. Because let me tell you what happens when you decide to not just be authentically who you are, just in hopes of holding on to a friendship, holding on to a relationship. You end up just hurting yourself. Like, you honestly end up just walking around or being in that relationship and you're hurt most of the time, or you're frustrated most of the time because you're not speaking up and you're not truly being you. And it's draining. It is absolutely draining. Your responsibility is not to walk around life losing yourself in hopes that someone else is comfortable and that they will want to be around you. Like, don't do that. You want the people around you that truly honor you, that truly get to see you. They get to see all of you, who you truly are. And they still like it, they still love it, they still want to be there. Those are the people that you want around you. You don't want the people around you that you're pretending. The second thing that you want to do to honor your authentic self is do what feels natural to you. Yeah, just be yourself. Do what feels natural to you. If you like to, I don't know, dress a certain way or go to certain places, or you do your job a certain way, whatever it is, just do what feels natural to you. When it's not flowing and it does not feel natural, that is you stepping outside of who you truly are, and you're not honoring yourself. And if you're not honoring yourself, then how do you expect anybody else to truly honor you? Because they don't know you, right? And you guys, this goes across the board. This goes with, this has to do with relationships. I don't care what type of relationship it is, including work. Don't put yourself, and I bring this up all the time, stop putting yourself in situations with work because you want to look a certain way, or you want a certain status, or you want a certain income, and you're sitting there absolutely flipping miserable. I promise you, if you just honor who you are and you just show up as who you truly are, whatever you're looking for, whatever it is that you need in this life, whatever it is that you're wanting to experience, inside of work, outside of work, in relationship, is going to show up for you. But things can only show up for you the way that you want it to, and people can only show up for you the way that you want them to when you honor you first and you show up as you, and you don't deter from that. You don't put you on the back burner. You don't put what you want, your desires, your needs. You don't put that on the back burner for anyone. You stick to that. And again, it's not a matter of being nasty to people, but it's just saying, I'm just as valuable as anyone else. I'm just as important as anyone else. And this is who I am. And I ain't got the time or the energy to try to pretend to be anyone else for the sake of you. So, sis, bro, you know, this is who I am. And if you accept me, great. Let's kick it. If you don't, much love. I wish you the best. But I'm not gonna change for anybody, you know. At least not the healthy habits. I'm not changing that for anyone. This is who I am. These are all my quirks. This is my moodiness when I get moody. This is how I like to get dressed. This is how I talk. This is how I discuss things. This is how I think. So you guys, just remember that you are at your best and you are most successful when you are truly happy. And in order for you to truly be happy, you have to honor who you are authentically. That is the only way you will truly be happy. So you guys, I hope this video has helped you. If you liked anything about this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And you guys, in my description box, I have a link to my ebook that I wrote. It is absolutely free, and it is the 5 steps to healing after a breakup. So please go ahead and take advantage of it. I love you guys, and until next time.